never my fault. Oh, that man makes me just want to go, wah! Ugh. I know. I'll call Robert. Yes, God.
Ganja?
Oh, Robert, are you hungry? He's always hungry.
Does a monkey have a butthole?
Well, are you down for a mukbang?
Yeah.
Good, because it's going to be big, huh?
Uh-huh.
And I will put that on hot Cheetos and Arizona tea. You feel me? Get in, we're going to Chili's. 2 for $22.
I just need a smoke break, bring me to the light, so I can see the good in everything that's in my life. Let me get a puff, puff, breathing in the night, so when tomorrow comes, everything will be alright. I just need a smoke break, bring me to the light.
Well, hello.
Hey, honey.
Hi, Chickie P.
How are you, sweet, sweet?
I'm ready to eat some chills.
Me too.
Shall we call?
Uh-huh.
Thank you for calling Chili's, man. Please look it up.
Hello, I'd like to place an order to go. Let's go ahead and get the chips and salsa and queso. And can we get a side of flour tortillas?
Okay.
We also want to do the...
Sour side of cream. Side of sour cream, for sure.
Let's do the egg rolls, the Southwest egg rolls.
We have to have some chili, though, right?
We're going to.
Okay, all right.
We also want to get the... Aren't there like little mini hamburgers?
Ooh, sliders.
Yeah, let's do the sliders.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry. You have a chicken with a cheese, a pound of the chicken breast with cheese on it?
Oh, no, we don't. I'm sorry, but that definitely sounds good, though. Making me hungry.
Especially if you pound that chicken really hard. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
He doesn't know what he means either.
Did I have the most intoxicating? Is that correct?
That's correct.
So?
And if you could just turn the lights on inside the establishment up a little bit, because I'm about to come in and I look gorgeous.
Fierce, baby.
And I need the lighting to be lovely because I'm filming a mukbang.
Look at that. It's so sweet.
It is so sweet.
It's charming.
It's just, it's relatable. What you smoking there, sir? Mama's home, honey. Mama's home. Hi, girl.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Back.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
We're here to do a Chili's mukbang. Stop. Do you know what a mukbang is?
Yes.
Yes?
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Can you give it to me?
Yes.
Laganja.
And how do you pronounce it?
Laganja Estranja.
Laganja Estranja. A side of pico and a side of citrus blossom correct?
That's correct, my love.
All right, so your bill is going to be $66.39.
Wow, that's very cheap. I thought it would be much more.
Do you know what time it is?
Chili Supermodel Documentary Hour?
Now, sissy, that wow.
Yes, order.
Yes!
Mukbang, here we go.
Woohoo!
Wow, look at this feast.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Are you ready to eat? But more importantly, are you ready to smoke?
Just need a smoke break, bring me.
Are you ready to finally break bread on this?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Let's start with this one right here.
So we're gonna start with the
What is this?
triple dipper.
That's what that is?
Triple dipper, you see have 3 things there.
Gotcha, okay.
It says you could choose from these options. Awesome Blossom,
Which is?
onions that are like little petals.
Okay, we don't have that.
We don't. Crispy cheddar bites.
No.
We don't have that. Big mouth bites.
The slider.
Yes.
Is it Big Mouth Bite?
Southwestern.
Big Mouth Bite. See?
Southwestern egg roll.
Yum, yum.
We got that.
What is it filled with?
Southwestern.
Oh.
Yes.
The whole state.
Crispy chicken crispers.
Ooh la la.
Which
I
we
think
didn't
that's
yet know.
What are these?
Those are the original chicken crispers. The
They're very
tempura
nice.
batter. Well, that's because they've sat for a while. And also you could have chosen from boneless wings.
I had to have a bite immediately.
Okay. Or
Try that. Try it
Or the
immediately.
honey. Oh my god! Or the honey chipotle chicken crispers, which we also didn't get. Well, I wanted sauce.
I know, right?
Well, you've got sauce in front of you.
Well, I
Saucy.
know what I'm looking at. They all look so different. I'm white.
Well, this one's honey mustard.
Okay.
That one's ranch. Ooh, I
What's
want
this one?
Looks like creamy.
And what's that one? Is that ranch?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like blue cheese? Hate it. Oh! Listen, I'm going to show you what I'm feeling through my body, okay, and my expression. Here I go. Hold on. I'm going to be honest.
Hold on, let me swallow.
All right.
Let me swallow.
This is the honest interpretation through performance art dance. Table sat. Okay, here we go. All right.
Okay, I had to swallow. Stop.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, You can taste that. Can you feel it?
I thought this was just gonna be movement.
It is. Look, I'm moving. The flavor.
Shh, don't speak.
This is
Don't
coming
speak,
in
don't speak, just
into
movement.
the mind.
Just
the flavor
movement.
of that chicken and the breading, and it's just going and going out and feeling good. No?
I was thinking more
What were
like-
you thinking it was
I'll
gonna
show
be?
You, I'll show you.
Okay.
Ready? This is more what I was thinking. I thought you were gonna dance for me. Table side, contemporary.
No, it was more like channeling of a vibe.
Well, I was not on that vibe.
I want you to do that.
Okay, let me show
I
you
want
what
you
I'm
to
doing.
channel the vibe of the taste, and just like with your arms and hands and face, what does that feel like entering your body? That taste. That's chicken, right there. Oh, because they have the little
Chicken.
No, but is that why you did
No,
that?
but wait, can we talk about chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, we haven't even introduced who you really are.
I'm really me.
You're really you, but you're a
I am.
photographer.
Yes.
That we've worked together many, many, many times now.
I approached you
What
and
do
I
we-
wanted to shoot you, and we have had amazing artistic collaboration ever since.
And one of the first things you ever told me was
Huh?
chicken.
Chicken.
Right.
Chicken!
Chicken.
Oh my god, this should be the chicken.
Chicken.
We-
So what is chicken?
That's
So
the
what-
added move.
What is the chicken though?
I use it for every shoot. Even with the most thin model.
Are you saying I'm not thin?
You know, you're very thin. Everyone's thin. But the jaw, everyone's thin. What did that mean? The jaw, when it goes forward, just accentuates a little more. I call that chicken. So if I say chicken, that means you go just a little, just gives it a little. It's worked.
Chicken.
You like chicken. Alyssa likes chicken. You
We
like
love it.
chicken.
That's right. So you've shot me and you've also shot other drag queens.
Yeah.
Who else?
You more than anyone.
What?
Yeah. Well, you were the one I was the most interested in, but
Oh, stop.
you are. You know that. But no, Alyssa Edwards, I photographed her.
You
and
made
that
her
was
look
fun.
like what? 80s.
Almost like a white Diana Ross.
Ooh, okay. And who else have you shot?
Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska was
With
funny.
the big plume.
Yeah. She was like, okay, Robert Hayman, I'll give you a shot. Wait. Okay, Robert Hayman, whatever, let's take some pictures. And so I get there and I have all these ideas because I'm shooting Alaska Thunder. That's so cool because I really think she's amazing.
She is.
Yeah, a totally amazingly talented person. And I wanted to just commune with her and hang with her while we were shooting. And so she's like, I'm like, so I have this other idea as I'm doing her makeup. And she's like, oh, I only have time for one look. One look today. I'm like, oh, okay. I really was so hoping. And then I started shooting her. Right? And she liked her makeup.
Yeah.
And I did her much more realistic than she's used to doing. She's used to doing Alaska Thunder, where I did her as a real woman.
A womana.
A womana.
Uh-huh.
And she felt it. She was like, yes. And then I started directing her and she was feeling it. She's like, okay, Robert, I have time for more than one look. We can do
And that's how you do it, my
And
love.
that's how you do it, absolutely. And then...
She was
Yeah.
miffed by your muffin.
Oh. Well.
No?
I don't know what to say about that.
No?
Yeah, she was miffed by my muffin. She smelled it. It smelled like fresh blueberry muffins.
Well, shall we continue with our trio?
Yes.
So next, do you want to do the slider or the egg roll?
Half of the egg roll.
It looks too large.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And we usually like them big.
Well, I'm just gonna dip right in.
If you know what I mean. Really.
I don't even want to eat this, to be
And
honest.
big, like-
I don't want to eat this. I'm not going to.
You have to.
Why?
It's a mukbang. You must take at least one bite.
Okay.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
I don't really know about this one. So a slider, and it's got cheese and little pieces of bacon, very tiny, little microscopic pieces of bacon.
They're dainty.
Very
Dainty bacon.
Looks like a little cobblestone street that you can walk. Look, if you imagine a person this tall, you have to see architecture in your food.
You do.
Or what's the point? You know what I mean?
Right.
Mmm.
Food is the architecture to your stomach.
Mmm. Okay. So far, I think that's my favorite thing so far out of the three.
Mm.
Alright, have a chicken taco with me.
Mm.
No?
Mm.
Come on.
Mm.
Have one of these.
I can't.
Why?
Because look at all this food we have to eat.
But this is the thing. I keep having to tell you. You have to understand that you're in a mukbang. We're supposed to be so full when it's done that we want to throw up.
I already want to throw up.
My stomach is a little bigger than yours, I'll give you that.
Okay, so
I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna try the aguas frescas salad with white cheese. Maybe
You're stirring that up pretty good.
Well, there's lots of dressing. I put the balsamic and the honey lime.
A real lady.
Mixes her dressing.
No.
Oh.
A real lady would never be caught dead doing this, ladies and gentlemen. She would do this. You have to imagine the stork club.
No, she wouldn't. And
Yes.
women individually?
Absolutely.
No,
That's how
she wouldn't.
That's the best way to
What
do it.
lady do you know that does that?
A fine lady who went to the stork club in 1956. I know one. Eliza McBain.
They would need a big tub. They need
Eliza
a tub of
McBain.
dressing to do it that way.
If there is... If
So what are
I
you eating?
smell
What are you
cilantro,
What are you eating?
there better not be.
What are you eating?
Wait, a chicken taco.
A chicken.
Wait, do you know in The Devil Wears Prada where Meryl Streep at the end and Anne Hathaway's trying to warn her about what's happening and she's like, if I smell freesia, there better not be one hint of freesia or someone's going to be in trouble, you know, something like that. Well, that's how I feel about cilantro.
Among other
And I
things.
say to Chili's, whoever prepared this for us, if there is one hint of cilantro, I will come and you.
I'm scared. Do my shoulders look big and
Let me
manly?
see. Move away. This is what you must do.
No, that makes me look even broader.
Ooh.
No.
Sexy though.
No.
It's sexy, no?
Not at the Chili's
All right.
mukbang.
Mm.
Mmm.
I'm always trying to get Gray naked.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
We've done a lot of shoots where I have been naked. A lot. Yeah, just pair that cup with this earring, and that's it. What do you mean? We'll wear the fur jacket then, but just nothing underneath. What do you mean? Yeah, androgynous. That's the best. That's how I like it. Ma, the kids aren't gonna want to see that. Well, that's fine.
I see it so much in Italian Vogue where men are half men, these beautiful men, and then half of them is a woman. They have full-on makeup, but then there's the body, the ballet dancer body, and he's in a f***ing dress. There's something cool about that.
There is.
I like that.
I do too.
Right. Jay calls me, he's like, do you want to do this shoot? And I'm like, what shoot? Well, I've got a friend, and she's a dominatrix. And I'm like, okay. That's cool. And he's like, and she has a slave. And I'm like, a what? A slave? And I'm like, and we could do this shoot, and it would be really cool. And we could do stuff and like to the slave. And I'm like what? Like put cigarettes out on his tongue. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, that is just too wacky. I said, well, Jay, I don't know. And he's like, okay, well, she's getting a room at the Chateau Marmont, and I think, okay, I'll do it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is happening. This is the shoot of, and Jay and I have talked about doing something outrageous, and now we have a dominatrix and a slave, and they've got like the latest most beautiful leather slave gear that you've ever seen in your life.
Gorgeous room.
Gorgeous room, beautiful, fun, amazing. I did Jay in 4 different looks posing around this guy. I was uncomfortable in a way during the shoot.
Right.
Because it was so intense.
Well, sometimes we would chuckle.
I told Jay.
We had to chuckle in the corner.
Oh my God. So the guy's got a full-on mask on, and I have Jay straddling him, and he's laying there in the bed with a full-on leather mask. And I tell Jay, he's got a zipper for his mouth. The zipper comes open or something like there's this opening for his mouth. And I said, Jay, spit in his mouth.
That's my favorite
Spit
photo.
in his mouth. And Jay goes, okay. And like Jay looks at me and I'm looking at him. He can't hear us or see us. And we're both like looking at each other going, like laughing. But we didn't want him to hear that we were laughing. Because we were kind of laughing that he would even allow us to do this.
Right.
And in the end, if we had laughed, he probably would have enjoyed it even more.
Very true. Very true.
Interesting shoot.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot.
No, it's too much.
It's hot. It's hot tamale. Whew, let me get my tits ready for it.
What's happening there?
That's our chili and our queso. Our queso needs to be warmed up. So does the chili. They both need to be warmed.
Look, this is the end of a chicken taco. Very end, like the last bite and a half. Watch. And right before I eat, you go, mukbang. Mmm. Mukbang.
Mm. This is cold. Please. Let's go for a minute on those, and let's smoke some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Catch us at the weed tube. We're going to smoke.
Need a smoke break, bring me.
Okay, I would say my favorite was the chips and salsa.
Right. I didn't have that. I want to have that.
Oh, try that. It's delish.
Me want to have it.
You should try. We even had tortillas that we didn't eat. I wonder where those are. Oh my God! Can you eat today? Golly! Just mukbang all over the place.
Well,
Oh my God! If this gets the most views thing out of anything I've ever done, oh my God. I'm for real. If this gets the most views out of anything I've ever done, I'm quitting.
okay, so then you're seeing the real Jay right now.
Why?
Just know, I don't know.
Why is this the real?
No, because I don't know. I just think that you are. I just think that
You need a napkin, Mary.
You need to
Can
get.
we fly in here? Look.
Can we have a paper towel? For goodness
Mary,
sake.
we have a full beach towel for this fool over here.
I mean, I'm incredibly high.
You're kidding.
No.
Here.
Thank you, darling. I'm gonna make an executive decision and I'm jumping right back to YouTube.
Need a smoke break, bring me.
I love Chili's. I love Chili's.
Love chili.
It's your favorite. I was wearing a Chili's Fascinator earlier. Where is it? I want to wear it again. I missed it. Where's my hat? Is that good?
It's beauty.
Is that?
It's grace.
Oh.
It's Miss United States.
It's beauty. It's grace. It's I love your face.
Wow.
Now that's a
It's
lava.
Oh.
There's your saucies.
Oh, there's saucies.
Oh, they're saucy.
They're
sauces.
warm, so be careful.
What about the?
I told you.
What about the
The
ice cream?
Ice crema. The creme
Ice
d'ice.
crema.
Creme d'ice.
Okay, so wait, we're gonna
Cream
just put
d'ice.
that on top.
Should we? Yeah, and then that
Absolutely.
stuff goes on top of that.
Yes. Okay.
Yum!
Wait, there's one more.
I know I can't
Don't
wait. It's
rush it.
caramel! It's caramel! Oh la la.
Ooh, it's warm. It's no dabbers.
Voici. No.
Good girl. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I love the way it pours out like that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it dripping all over my hand.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm taking a step too far. Okay. Mukbang dessert. This is going to be lit.
Very good. I'm already wet and I haven't even eaten any.
Me too. Me too, friend. Did they do that?
What's that? Oh, did we do that? No, we didn't do that. Should
No,
we do that?
Did they do that?
Who's they?
They being Chile.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking Oh no. Okay.
Did Chili's do that?
Do that.
Do that! Did they do that?
You mean do they do that at the restaurant?
No, like, did they do that?
They did it!
There you go. They did
They
that.
did that.
Things we did. That.
That. I feel some type of way about this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
This fascinator.
Is it fascinating?
Quite fascinating. What does it even look like? I don't even know what the fuck I'm wearing.
It's
I
stunning.
have no idea what it looks like. Is it stun?
Mm-hmm.
I like stun.
You photo Gia.
That's right. I did.
and
I
her?
photoed Gia. I took a picture of Gia's eyes that I think is the most beautiful picture of her eyes because you can see inside her soul in this because it's close up, black and white, harsh, sharp, focus, realism, contrasted, and you see her eyes. I think in a way that you don't see them in
I don't
any other
remember this
pictures.
photo.
I know. What I thought would happen happened in that I saw Jay on RuPaul's Drag Race years before.
Oh, you're
and
going
watched real quick just because it's such an interesting story.
How we met.
Yes,
Okay.
how you can manifest your own destiny in this world. Because I watched this show that I didn't even want to watch. My boyfriend made me watch because I didn't think the show about drag queens would be fun. And I started watching it, and I was hooked instantly. And then season 6 happens, and I'm watching it. This Laganja Estranja. I said, "Is that really her name?" I said to Hector, and he's like, "Yep, that's her name." And I'm like, "That's crazy." And then every time she'd speak, I would right, Hector? Right?
Yep.
Right. I would laugh my off, correct?
Correct.
And I would say, rewind that moment. I have to watch that again. Because the way that you spoke on that show just tickled me and made me laugh constantly. And you stood out because of that. And I thought, what a fun sense of humor this person. What a fun sensibility. And I thought you were very real. Anyway, and I thought, didn't I say to you, I said to Hector, it would be fun to hang out with him. I bet he's a riot, and I bet he'd be cool. So we came. I see your poster in front of Mickey's. I called Daniel Franzese, my friend, who was in Mean Girls, the guy that plays, what's his name?
Damien.
Thank you, on Mean Girls. And I said, Danny, I want to get in touch with Laganja Estranja. Have you ever met her? Yeah. Well, okay, blah, blah, blah. Reach out. 24 hours later, Laganja responds, let's shoot. We shoot. And before the shoot was over, we were friends.
Yeah.
Totally. Like, we were friends.
Well, when I first hit you up too, you were like, "Okay, now don't say you're gonna do this, and then not do this."
Sure. Well, that's a good thing to say.
It is.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
And then I showed up and we did the damn thing.
We did.
And now, years later,
The first picture I ever took of Jay, he's in the purple gown that I guess you wore to something, maybe the finale of your season.
that was
purple.
the first photo you ever took of me against the.
I said, go stand by the purple flowers because they match what you were wearing. There was this fence.
That's not our first photo.
Yes, it was the first
ever.
pictures ever. There was a
You
fence.
came to my house.
And there was a fence outside.
I know.
But there was nothing on the fence the whole way except for this one little patch of green ivy with big purple flowers. And it matched his outfit. I'm
It is
like,
the
well,
color. It is
come
the
right
color.
over here. And he came over and he stood there and I had him in boy hair and that thing and yeah. And I said, okay.
I can't believe that's our first photo.
The first photos.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Really?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Positive.
In my house.
Yeah, well, right outside.
I know, but
And then we did some in your house, which
in the green cube.
If you ask me, no. We did the
That
ones.
was in my house, though.
Of course, it was in your bedroom. The green cube picture was
I
in your
love
bedroom.
those.
I love that picture
Also
too.
androgynous? No.
No, not at all. I mean, not really. I mean, it is. You see, like, man here.
Yeah.
But Jay, you look at that picture, and anyone would just go, "She's hot." Like that's, and then like
She's hot.
they'd have to really like look hard to see that you had no breasts.
Did you say I'm hard?
Hot. Hard. No, you're hot. But what were we talking about? That's what happens when you get high. You forget what you're talking
How
about.
delicious this mukbang was.
This was good.
This was good.
Mhm,
Did
I'm
you get any
enjoying
of like
those.
the crunchy pieces in the middle?
I don't think so.
Ooh, they were good. I'm glad I got them.
I want some. You always like those hard pieces, Jay.
I like texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texture's nice.
Wow.
But you never said anything. So I asked him when I want to clarify that real quick.
What?
We were first starting to get to know each other. I first started really, really liking you. We were walking on the street from a shoot that I don't even know what we did. And I said, "Can you act?" Because I was writing a script.
Oh, for your show.
And he goes, "Well, yeah." And I'm like, I love that attitude. I can tell that he's not sure that he can act. I can tell by his response that he's not sure. But I love that he's like, but yes, because honestly, that's all acting is. There's a lot of confidence. You just gotta have confidence so that you can relax in front of that camera so you can appear natural. That's acting. Really, it's
Yeah.
just relaxing to the point where you're not nervous anymore. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I thought, well, then he can probably get there. And I think he can. And I actually wrote a role in what could very well soon be, hopefully, a nice, thank you, yes. Well, you have to, right?
Of course.
Mini-series called Channel, and the robot V'ger is inspired by my friendship with you. And so I said, well, can you act? Because I would rather you act it than anyone else. You're the one who inspired it. You're the one that I'm thinking of when I think of it. And you said yes.
I'm going to bring you some essence. You're slightly dehydrated.
I am?
Yes. I'm currently monitoring 126 different functions of your body, which include the levels of your internal glucose ratio.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fun.
Was it?
It was crazy. I played a robot that had no hair. Right? Or no, I had like a little tiny mohawk, but this was all shaved up.
Yeah, it was like a mohawk.
And just like crazy makeup and
Yeah,
it was
very pale.
freezing cold, and I was naked, and I had lines, and I had to.
He was very good in it. In fact, most people say that he's a standout in it, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
No, they do.
I'm proud of myself.
I was proud of you.
I actually have watched it recently.
I love you in
and I
this.
did like it.
I think as a proof of concept and what it was shot for, yeah, you really are good in it. And it is like,
Thank you.
and what's funny is that the whole movie was shot for $1,000.
Huh.
Everybody was a friend of mine who loved the material or me. They were just, and my point is
Believing in the dream.
that most of the budget was to pay for the vinyl that I created, the costume that went on him.
Really?
Yes. I wanted an outfit on you that was extra special. And when you're walking down and it's billowing behind you and the light's going through it and you can see your naked body, because of course he's naked again.
Common theme. Trend alert.
He's got a total vinyl robe on because he looks kind of monkish. Monk robot. What?
You're calling me a monkey?
No, monk, as in...
Like you're running a monk.
Like in a monastery, the monks live.
Okay. Oh, goodness. And you wanted the bit of hiney.
And Robin Slonina,
And you got the hiney in there.
of course. I had to get a little hiney. No, because they had to see you were actually nude.
Right.
That's what made
But
it
you're right,
interesting.
Robin did-
What I wanted to get was a full-on... I did. But Jay, how effective that would have been to get the full-on crotch shot with there no genitals there. Because when he tucks, it's snatched up. So I can't even imagine That is a dedication to an illusion.
Well, it
that
is
needs to be
barbaric.
respected.
It's
no, it's
barbaric.
not. It's like the geisha, who had to while crouch down and like always move with their legs bent. They can never. So my point is, it's the same kind of thing. It's like a painful thing that you do to appear a certain way.
Yes.
You know, it's art.
Yes.
Geisha is art. Drag is art.
Sure.
Yeah, and you're doing everything you can to make the illusion the most realistic. It's again why I was drawn to you, because
Yes.
you're such a beautiful woman.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at my beautiful lady.
She's a little poopers.
Oh, little Pampers.
She's a little foo-foo.
Little Pampers.
She's so cute. I love her.
Thanks for watching us on the YouTube.
YouTube.
Be sure you subscribe, like below, check out all my videos, and we'll see you very soon. We love you guys.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye.
Legs all the way up to my derriere. I got a face that should be featured up in Mary Claire. I put the song on play and it's very there. There's only one me and I'm very rare. I tell 'em own it just like Oprah. I ain't playing no controller. Okay, yeah, I got the gas, but no, you can keep the motor. I pull up with the show, put me on a poster. No, put me in the spotlight, let me get that good exposure. Lip gloss is popping, my J-star real cute. Got all this ice, you can count each cue. All these diamonds, I call that a clear view. You can see me coming windshield or the rear view. I'm fleet, I'm Gucci, I'm geeked. Pocket tour from my head to my feet.